yene Kwasi Mensah na betwetwe nkomo kakra na me te se ne yeso ye adwuma wo bank mpo
oh yeah me atwamu ache kakra me bank adwuma kakra ewo the omofero RCB,
okay.
Rural and Community Banks, at least 2 banks.
Okay.
Tonight, try say we no be communicating already. Share a quiet fast so at the call. Anyhow near it is to say the next or the nearest highway.
Okay.
Oh no, na electricity grid no. Wo contact on my hand and who so. Oh, na street light ebo bo. The way nyina say no what tua feel ranika.
Now yes be who down one or
na
but I want feel na
na be say is me internet ni say issue ma say
I'll be high if you ra.
O ko high feel ranika dey but no tua carry.
Mensah where regular panelists or ABN, Angel Broadcasting Network.
I used to.
You used to.
Yeah.
Hey. That's an enemy here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to. Yeah, I'm your regular.
Hey.
I know my mate as I said, free speech is real.
Yes.
What I say. And yes, speech free expression. My father was a head teacher.
Okay.
On one lecture at the Antino. He usu crop as a
okay.
The India usu. Now we never to supra. So her next will compensate to her, or bit more compensate to wages. But sometimes, no, so who say, I don't know, yeah, there's also, or because we did the idea, Jews. So I also.
Yeah, Kwasi Mensah eba be retwe nkomo ready pechi number 1 pechi number 1 the yedri we the broadcast media and then yedru Kwasi Mensah fia ye no eba be retwe nkomo we the ya brabo mu nkomo and then eba bidie na Kwasi Mensah de yiri yese mu nyina mu nim Kwasi Mensah Kwasi Mensah yeah no me beka
yeah the apart from stand-up comedy more pe comedy no
okay
etai kozana shows with abeba go a paid show go on so a comedy club okay clubs ni mo just kade but sometimes go e ko bo amom opi
okay
nti comedy community in there. They will know me as Danlati.
Danlati.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. More name, you know. And I go share group because Dan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And radio day. Come as a Pure FM.
Okay.
Day. For the last almost 5 years or so. Yeah. People can remember me. So team morning show go on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or Pure.
Yeah.
Only Kwame.
Yeah. The legend.
The legend.
Yeah.
Senior, salute. I didn't hear you say ne Kwasi Mensah na twetwe nkomo. We dey abrabo mu nkomo. Ye dey dwuma dey bi bro. Asa dwuma dey na nche. Ye beka ho asem a kire later. Na ene dey ye pese ye ma wo hunu ye ni paban a ye. Na wo hunu dey we mu a ye betimi dey abro e wo the I broadcast media. The I broadcast media ye woni ma pie pese ye dey bro. Na enidie say the medical aka no the 2 parties ye be ka bo mu ne de bibi soronko kora de abrew be ma wo hunu say ampa adwuma de ye but ebinom nso ye nti ne ho asema no ye hye obo say de wo bia ne be mu wo hu de asem na ato ana de asem na atofom wo Ghana yantimi emma wo update emma wo hunu the current issues are trendy ne de ka ho ne ade ti bomodian so be subscribe to the I broadcast media na waba be ka ebusua no ho ne ye no nyina no ahwe abom e the I broadcast media. All right, abusua mediki aka kire se ye ne Kwasi Mensah na betwetwe nkomo kakra na me te say yes so ye adwuma wo bank mpo.
Oh yeah. Me atwamu. I check akra. Me bank adwuma kakra ewo the offer RCB, rural and community banks. At least 2 banks.
Okay.
But they all rural banks, you know. Yeah. First time I had we invested as a copy because national service.
Okay.
Yeah. And at some point, you know, at a bank you say my service or
okay.
Yes. Micro banking, you know, when you make a craft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The honor fake a craft finer, the good people, another rural bank. And then I'm an assistant to the whole head.
Wow.
Some marketer.
Okay.
From assistant marketing manager, and I'm head of marketing.
Wow.
And then to me, I think that's an you know, couple roughly some 4 years, 5 years. No,
but we a trained teacher.
Yes.
And our classroom switch there.
We were training the material kakra. We were training in 2002. Yeah. In the material kakra for almost 5 years.
Okay.
And then I go university. And I go university by a man debut.
Oh, okay.
Because we free university by an Anna, by a bank agent.
Wow.
Assistant marketing manager.
Oh, okay. Now, what's bank adwuma no as compared to we must also say the okay the one to me and teaching anymore too much there, but so what's say the bank adwuma sit here to me be a binum to me kase bia o kra no sabi ko ware bank ni a wan we aduane kra wonti mi nye bi ma be si ho no mo bank adwuma as compared to in France the other experience when you in the who you say
bank is different. Was it okay 9 to 5 you may be here. You may be as a would you man and number 9. In most cases a bank there depending on who you are, at least by 8 you should be there. Exactly. I don't know where, but after 8 the uncle and maybe where somebody higher now say who some responsibility be say we are and whatever. But the core bankers say teller, accountant and stuff like that will be free about thing we will say about no so na about no much babe be this kind of this kind of tour babe tour no day. You should be there latest by 8 because by 8 I don't know, but I think say 8 day I say it you know sa banking work no the nature of it and I'm say yeah engrofo sika ho adwuma ti no aya na attention no some staff no which means a distance kakra wo compared to other adwuma ba ye nyina ebi ni mu ntua no mi kra mo ni ntua no kuntan bia but even if that o compare no kra no to so what some other people were earning in say civil service and public service na say as a world bank no kra better in 9 to 5 no ntino ema say wo dia ware menu de ntia wa preko am ma so aware no ni kosi bankers wo he mo do na o decent marriage and then say bank ni bi ho abasam because on say sika ofia to kwani fi
na David say ye mo ofia nkwala iso aroba mo ofia nkwala iso aroba ene dia sanity
yeah but so be ekotum ne bia baako na banker it can be the woman, it can be the man. Well, I think say what the dynamics, but you no do na pon do na 9 to 5 and this say obi beti ma ko djuma no pa no kono na so frifia no pa no sia no beba nwumrebe no so normal na okunu ana oyere bank ni na because of the documentary by 7 over do free now or change say a problem and we are one head here we pay now for 5 but say what me say maybe when if you cry I think say well, most of them my memo me dey me free me home
times you know it factor our real say before you choose your partner no you should know the kind of job
why not
exactly
yeah and the kwara nya ware yanko baby akwa akotena say bia bibinti o wie school bia na o wie college bia na akopon ho adwuma bi enti wo bakrom se kuma se abetena ha ba ye adwuma ebe he se ebe hia se okwa handan baby akwa handan e se o check she internet it is saying we could do on share data so tonight try say no be communicating na share a kwan of fast so the call anyhow near it is to say the next or the nearest highway.
Okay.
Oh no. Na electricity grid no. Wo kon transform my hen and hu kwa so. Oh. Na street light e bobo. The way nyina say no what tua fi wura ne ka. Na
yes be wo hu dan wan o ha no de.
Na ha.
But na fi na.
Afi na be say is me na internet ni say issue ma say.
Abi high fi wura.
O ko high fi wura ne ade. But no tua ka wi. It you know say if maybe we say don't know one way near maybe now take say makowa na we say we dey be our banking na we share no exotic places o kan ho a we kan routine life the daily life now we say boring because routine places no nya no every day if you na bank subscribe e to mo nyu bi nya e fra na yi bi ba o buy dia numbers
yes
but so ban me because o mo nya social places
okay
the job like man I think say and the future will be
so far radio journey that is saying radio journey no since from say now can so ra bank adwuma mu when you experience kakra wo adi kire mu when you experience kakra wo and I was signed the Ababura the media industry. Like said, you okay, regional stage, your comedy, they so far with this industry as compared to the other radio journey, no one is I.
Oh, radio, yeah. I didn't think I had a journey in it. Yes, I agree because what started free baby, I would do it.
Yeah.
So make up roughly I can point to about say 5 years consistently with one station, and that's my longest because until then I said that a radio employee.
Okay.
Give me my station even though I started from Mind FM, University Radio or Amstead right now.
Oh, okay.
Mind FM 105.1 I think. Yeah, maybe sir. Now. No, it's a campus radio.
Okay.
You're a student. You have ID and all that. And, you know, here application letter, appointment letter, blah, 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 blah. And then you could have opportunity. And I did about 4 years there. Now that's a me I said when they need me, I'm a make a program at a point where I got one to host Objective Politics. When I say campus beer or political party representatives.
Okay.
Campus be university campus be and I say higher education be anti Tescon any 10 of NDC Tescon of MP 10 of NDC and I think they had a test chart of CPP.
Yes, okay.
So I go for Saturday CBC na share on my
now
4 to 6 maybe a host.
Oh, okay.
I got to host it. It's, you know, a Tescon for reps about at least 2 at most 2 there's a at least grand, you know, either 1 or 2 into 2 cry 6 paper. I bet na it did come 2 hours. You were trouble there, you can imagine. And stand Capital Radio, so because of some friends and personal relations, I had opportunity to make a show. And not as a host, in Tikonsuechi, but as a panelist.
Okay.
We became regular for almost a year or 2. We kept the program running. The other side with Mr. Kwasi, as I say himself, and my brother Papa and need to me, and so we will be a microphobic. I say you were a capital radio at some point. Maybe I said then now social media nyanye folks say.
Oh, okay.
But we used to be there almost every Sunday. Asana maybe Pure.
Okay.
As a regular panelist on the morning show. In fact, for morning show proper, for that long day. That's my longest. It hasn't been a journey yet. Maybe I mean another radio, we are now call another area, and I make us say now I'm marking again. But this is just a let's say some 400 or 500 meter dash.
Oh, all right. It's not just amount for benefits or when you would the Mukota cross and you win your
oh, me that be that I think say a very constituency.
Okay.
Because depending on who you are and how interesting you can be on radio, when you're microphobia, every year was a base, as a fans, as I say by musicians then they're more organized. Because they were Shatta movement, there were Beam Nation, there was Sac Nation, so you can get some constituency of people who identify you, especially on social media.
Okay.
And say we like you because also we're teal back, we're teal me, not teal me, and they begin to bond. Most of them come in show personal debate, they respect your opinions. They think say you're making some clever argument, and they become friends. And among that, maybe I can yes opportunity now, people like that, you never meet them. And most of them have been very nice to me. I add up to, my circle of friendship.
Okay.
Which means and also why they on network at that. A man go on to Ubia or Benwana or Nimuana or no encounter be a year more memorable. I will be to my relative. Honestly, to me, one home.
Yeah.
So we want a power name will be quite a ticket. Two friends say, Zakowi, minimum. Now, we are not friend. Naka. So, friends in no choice. I mean, you. Hey, please for me, I know. So, for that, fine. But, say, any serious baby woman. Ebi aminche munjinyamai.
Everybody. Abusia ye ne Kwasi Mensah we regular panelist wo ABN Angel Broadcasting Network.
Now I used to.
You used to.
Yeah.
Hey. As an enamity.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to. I'm your regular.
Hey. Mentiasia.
Oh, sanity. And I had been with Pure for quite a time.
Okay.
Yeah, I chose not to go again because I wanted to focus on some other things.
Okay.
Yeah, not necessarily run away from media, but I think these days, there's more room for independent media, like the Eye and all the other, these so-called small channels. For some reason, I think that is the future of media going forward. And these days, the demographics, they are changing. I still think traditional radio will remain, but it won't be as vogue or as interactive as social media is pushing it to be.
Oh, okay.
So a time is coming now, radio will go back to what it used to be some 30 years ago.
Okay.
Few individuals
that's how you see it.
Lifelong broadcasters who have to remain there and do radio without necessarily trying to even push it to social media. Other than that, a lot of them will tend to podcast.
Okay.
And they will be forced to become, if like TV stations, because these days, the cameras a real radio studio.
Yes.
And almost every program we are
streaming.
Yes. Streaming. We are pushing the traditional radio studio back into somewhere and bringing the modern, if like TV or podcast studio into there. So people like you and other channels like that, they are going to be the frontiers of media in the future. I hope I can belong there someday.
All right, Tabusia, and Kwasi Mensah and Education Commano. He's assumed with it. I just want to because now saying that and go for a free Bisa saying Kwasi Mensah way, or Pure 95.7.
Yeah.
So, on the legend Kwame Edinkra.
Yeah.
The way the Onwa Pemwaka, say near Wohonomono. Say, Ugusu, what to Niema, a word Chiro. Anti enchekora na chese de opeso wo chere ne samo beteninka yes abia ne wa someone brand new
bro
ne wa someone
on the American TV unya wo mo by virtue of radio ne especially social media they be no fan so personal say we review go because I didn't open voice over here no
naka
what do you mean we just want to hear your opinion about some of these things, and I think this is there if you go radio new opinion here kwa kwachire wo kwachina say your TV say opinion na kwa kwachire if the opinion can be shared from the comfort of your own space why not it's in a me say more independent media is the next frontier for, if you like, mainstream media. This is a whole information on to social media.
You know, just the chance this time the Eye so yɛbɛte Kwasi Mensah ka more bra sabiti hani sabiti hani yɛse the idea yɛndeɛ yɛse gye sa antɔfom deɛ ani ehunu nso na yɛde yɛbɛdi ho adanseɛ mesrɛ di Bimos Enterprise ɛwɔ Swami magazine udru ɛyɛ Bimos Enterprise aso amazing engine bia ne hɔ no ma wo pa unya ɛwɔ Bimos Enterprise car bay engine and awopɛ say engine ho asɛm nko ade a just go to Bimos Enterprise Swami post office hɔ no mo a ɛwɔ na abɛhu Bimos Enterprise na wakɔ hɔ no mo na udru yɛ pɛkyi number 2 junction so hɔ no mo nso a baba akɔpɛ yɛ no deɛ hɔ na dru anwumra asɛ obi akɔbɔ mu hɔ no mo deɛ ɛno one new earth ba so ti dru anwumra deɛ na ɛgya yi nyinaa no ne abɛbɔ ade mu hɔ tilapia benku bia tilapia ni benku so benku ni tilapia ana chinchinga no so me call Nigeria say you will never see any Igbo man ya oton chinchinga.
I see.
Yes, no Igbo man go say chinchinga apart from the nordness you for no Hausa phone on ton chinchinga
na mo rini pa ne say enyomo djuma
adwuma bi awo
nkofo esomo ye tina say wato di gu ame pase meto ndi ho de Fatima ara se fu sei na
say wadi
na say wadi ko ton di gu say there mento
ebi so betimi ayi di so
well but I think say the
to be on more why say wa but when islim for atna ne ade
but I prefer say me di Fatima de
no Fatima all right
Press one move.
Okay. Abusia nti enkomo na ye go so no ne nyina no ye di nkomo kakra fa ya nkasa ya brabo ho. Kwasi enye ni paketo a ewo the media industry muamoni chia ye waye kakra ewo Pure FM for the past 5 years and over. Waye bi yesu oni pa be ye bi. Ame ye ni nyina but abrabo de sabi obi de kan say dru ba bi a okokọ wadim. Then somebody wouldn't understand say bia we take a decision bi we are say the abrabo no obi a wo say the opese wo si ebone bra meme de no bia wo nanka wo boss abra na wo be ka say da bi sa abrabo we de anya de betimi abo but e obi bom esi ne ye ana obi bom esi ne ye and into no abrabo no de anya equal sa wuntimi ma na nye say de ye nyina ye hwehwe ne say ti say teacher ni a wo gina classroom wo kira de na o chira kura na de no person di woni mo no e chinchina e sa kura ne hu
yeah no I will focus to
yes
but me we dey say me who how problematic it can be o say ye man here ye tumi encourage enkofo a omo ye omodwuma say omo enkanka omo ye ne yi na si BBC ye na odwin se bia nka ne mmerenso wetuma atena ho ayi bia ka no ase me dey see her me twaso be before you should give people space to do that and ka okranti na politicians sometimes bit me see what ministry ni me bit me see out me say nipa oda sa me so na odwin ye a ana woto no bo ase hye ne me ye a enka dey we to me see but they ha no in other places yes no enya ne fault e bia enya se won ne pe ana on na hyehyɛ se baby won sense but esi no otumi gina no so ka se there be mentimi nto adwuma no so yes ne pra no say emi o say emi o I take responsibility I step back I want somebody to come and continue after all a public service we should give people room not to explain themselves.
I think recently, I say news be by Minchawano or US concerning BBC when they made a reportage somewhere. I think say now Donald Trump
last election,
you know. So more reportage be on you know. Later, no, it came out to say I say omo ebashi Donald Trump. Ntiafina no kren wan kasa de na ba there. So the managers who were in charge but then no I say yes or more resign.
You know, yes. Who I think one of the CEOs so and one was in charge of the newsroom. Yes, I heard one lady and a gentleman. Or me they stepped down. Oh no, for the main CEO no I don't know how he can be personally held liable, but I also understand why he cannot be personally left alone, because at the end of the day, the ultimate responsibility about no we will cry say be one EBS and na omo agent soldier we cry say boy say ma but whether or not say be one EBS and na BBNC you know so what is will be year adwuma bi and our year ade bi or see bia or you see or no ato aso I think say we should give people the space where we are here now as a escafo munya say give us privacy in this morning give people room to be themselves, because what you try to say we are going to be quiet what I say and you not just BBC and I say oh they didn't see oh now they never nothing should come before say we make some important decision in your life so make it that's what I want to say.
So far akwabina kai was so far so good ye ja to baby ye just share your friend or say when one put the calling in when the program was ongoing, and we're calling in say when I'm how na ijebia talk baby. See, when incidents like that happens, and you, no matter what program you are doing, emergency, breaking news exactly. So see a fan, hey Dana, so far so good. Jato baby no.
Yeah, so far so good.
So far so good.
I don't just say what to say. I will go in hospital now. No matter the ward I be run, and the stage now nipa no. Say nipa no I mean the patient.
Yes.
Ewo say be ahonde o tumi kasa nko ade. Ebusa say no say we kasa ye. We go hanging na hanging sir. But I mean, that's how we were socialized. You don't say, and yet, even when it is burning. But so far, so good. Really, shape.
And it's never Savannah. I was your body in the journey or a YouTube channel. No, it didn't hear the I broadcast media. The I, no, a DEYE. The I broadcast media on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok ukohoro munyina no a edin na ye one na join ye na de ba no de we kura de somebody can catch us say ne no just ye didi de ho nkomo kakra so de ya hihya ye de bre wo no etofo mo ankasa obi hu etofo mo ankasa obi hu nti wo de ane so be join ye na ye nyina ya hwe abom so nti said ye kwasi aka no level ne de ne no asesa enye de bia ne a wo beti enka so nti wo dia no so be follow ye na because your time say you bet me amount the updating stories are trendy because they told me bia how many times or how many hours now bet me can wo en from him and the way so the dia nyina ye di e ho nkobo ye be to horo mo ano wa share na won so wa kire wadwene ye nyina ye kire wo man and when ti na ye di we aiden ye de aba minimara say politics no there yeah so you know what I'm go for na feel because if you say I say yeah now person kind of kore kire ebinum but said you wo be search na wo be kano no obi agye no asi bone na wo pese o part ade bi show any ade yeah na wo hu ni sa
o see both far and near and far there is ignorable.
Okay,
what I say will beat you from say US but I got any all right. We grow nimu cry what so can I say nimu ha especially those who listen to us via Facebook and stuff like that. Nimu wa ha sana woko so controversial that but the way when you big opportunities are now also no Ukraine especially say no Ukraine favor or no be original and it doesn't matter it's what kind of politics say MPP ni wait my funny person afa kwan bi so because these days radio has been interactive. Somebody could send a voice note and answer be free and I'll be send a Facebook comment be I draw attention say the all cano we have to do at them but to offer was the most out of the money video yeah so editing is also be find the person those far was okay because at the end of the day say new social media now kwa kuna certainly na work and new but they near no and terrible sometimes because me Dr. Tim and no my mate as a free speech is real.
Yes.
What I say. And new speech cry, free expression. My father was a head teacher.
Okay.
On one lecture at the Antino. He usu kwa pase uchim.
Okay.
The India usu. Na we nesa otwasu supra.
Na wasu.
So when I say compensate to her, we do compensate to wages. But sometimes no. So who say I don't know here there's usu. Otuka we did the usu. So I also adopted that in my life there. So you bet me think of my but stay in your corner.
Okay.
You know, point in so. Say, Odin say new information be about self updated or argument na accept and update.
Okay.
But I say, since Odin say oh superior argument there, maintain and stand. And class to the Eco College was a training college name, Memang.
Okay.
And you know, and also a member in college you don't fight. Why would they talk on Bano? Will be coffee, you're most likely will be dismissed. It's as much as possible, also, as we don't answer an argument and all you don't know. So I for 1 year will be a person will be a channel. What dear, mean to us, let me see where much you didn't mean to us. Me more, me Peru, me Adam for cries, oh, Bobby, Merona, now, Boma Bettina, Boma Tona, I have an on interview.
And you said you're okay, dear. So, more catch almost so. Catch or say, the Omo who Kennedy Hono. He deserved to be a president. But Yana has also so kind of correct almost said no. I don't dispute the woman who no. Oh, but I mean you to say the one who would you say no. Maybe I say, if you can pass me soon ho. And I call on one here, Fanasa. I know you, some you could be so. Now the open way, what's a Mambisa? And they can make my Fanasa. That is not to disrespect him or anything. But I think no matter what he can do, among one more or no more competing. I think say it be no so if like higher credentials, better tempo. If fear be say popularity sales, I don't know say we share the rate at which I go for a 2D chatology or any program or any politicians of Ukraine or share Rasnene online on now several views or share. I mean, the attraction for mom could do be sometimes you can't explain. But it's a reality. Oh no, it who knows? Somebody can still is convinced that can be using popularity at their way delegates. But you know I'm a pro MPP. Make sure or more said say don't can maybe a fear delegates, make sure more delegates should buy any the way almost see at your party last year. It may be very challenging for them to break that. But so debut yeah what me or neighbor me no back away as if you are missing for back. And the Bianca a baby grandma party. I must rejection as there's some popular rejection be around them people or more try crash or won't make it hard stance be on the government, especially social media and backlash and managers. But I'm going on to now in film or trade mamma haircut and the so but you and I know say Ken is not backing down. And there's no way about me is also going to back down. But between Ken and Baumia, who knows? I think Baumia will chance. The situation back with you go for Baum. Oh, personally, yeah. Personally, yeah. Okay. You share NDC, so on their side, I think NDC is coming with a new candidate, and the candidate, so no. This is already a babonting and I think that people are still advocating for the woman, the vice president, and then called thank you talk where people were speculating. I said, being as a chairman, he went out there to talk to some people.
I get it.
So
eventually I got it. And I wanted to also just say, and Julia Debra keep fit
walk near the
okay.
Munjana no say I say didn't in from a musa near the Nipa Bakua I think say na nkofo kind of one sem any omane boama which omane boama is no more. Yes, you know, I don't know, how do you see NDC too? The NDC also coming with a new candidate.
Nana NDC for new candidate there. Say a train kakra. No, I feel na fiaba. I feel my papa biano gram. Ohem koma, especially some functionaries of NDC. Media for describe because party the fanatics, party apparatchiks, party communicators, party whatever. Our mukabi you know, and now munya omunim so mukanso a ebeduru de we won't come on. President Mahama, whether or not he may not reappear on the ballot in 2028, it's not a done deal for some part of NDC. And Oshe Omu Vusa party in the last election, and the number of seats are almost free NDC MPP to the point say through continuous by elections now we even after the 2024 election NDC SI call MPP territory according to 260%. So and MPP is practically a laughing stock. The Emma Oti BBC Ivory Coast a democracy. Cote d'Ivoire. Watara etna bruchira woni bruchiri French Parliament na they are denomina woni said the government structure is here and no be ni ahye for cry na try and our trust. Today we use systems na and so that possibility will whether or not President Mahama will go for a third term and I say it's not a done deal yet. And I think say omu female Sunday it's too early to assume say done deal to President Mahama be from Ama Obi for
he's a President Mahama dear so no dear
we go on
Wakadada say he will never
Sumiya
but it's like I say Ghana for Ashasi did home komo recently cry no yen current Ashanti regional minister cry could make a comment to be no pay people's view ni say yeah first say minister they no social media they do agro cry so you know na one nam tintan fidie no so a to ba ko de money mu na all pay people's view but it came out say later no on one the ba bontin be kai so we dey ya grobi na wo di
backlash na no dey na sa ngofo ni bu anyo so
yes ngofo
well sure
say said the President Mahama si bu adwuma yi do you support say be President Mahama because Ghana for be to nanka one sound to us.
And no yensi unim hwe say ebrebi beba ye nyina be bia obi afri bia sorry anopana no bia chuboi jm to us. No, it doesn't happen like that. Because it has to be made to happen. See bia omo as a party and the government any papa na ankasa no and the operation be to form kase said be ya me nyanko form maka na ya film me na in news no mo say for neka. And this is exactly what happens in dictators around, especially in Africa. What I say, because see Ouattara paso is any mindful na paso to so sana Mugabe kai what I say sana Kagame Ojo Walker, Sana Gaddafi, Eka Egypt, Sana Chastela Cran Walker, or Liberia, say, to Kona walk on and man funty and I mean, every Ubia war pay more power or dream say opportunity in just say or to us on a day, or to meet the situation be my testify say and perform a statement to us. But I don't think it happens like that. It ordinarily. Say now regiments are against all 2 more be now catch my papa 11 months there na be come say
before be President Mahama be any term no niema wa cancel be ye no sisi say na no budget you mu ready amiati ase so be ye express road from Kumasi to Accra and then the big push you so no sisi ya kwan ne ade nyina obe ne nyankopon ya adom no wachimi aye sa ni manya the odi na chi wachi ja no no ne ansem
no go ntwen na nka obi a onye ebi a fe no aba second one ya ye kan won sem dia fe na afi ba kope no how many we don't expect one be contembia but think we an original representative for high now pass or pitch it the way the old demon train ban be 2 or 3 years oh no na nema because the boss you promise and ye nema say you da wa e betima appoint here big push no minimum be until say a kwan na mo so mo be no o mayam ye hu de na work say obeye we nema be sana de ade no expressway no wonya kura yenya contract yenya kura hu baby o kwa no etin kwa ye wie na ye hu se kai wonam so na wo ba wa utumi draw kura twa bi na waka se afi ba akopɛ na aka de ni ma ye kwa akoto aba e bia ba den de ndc mra be hye ndc se se ida se papa na na kwa mu yehu ye no na konso amomo ye kwa bonten ko pe binti no na wo be ya then you can preach it now the two sa amre dia I'm not me yanko here pushing there, but I'm not surprised if you backlash now. I in that as what's happened you. One on common day, another topic for another discussion because we can peer or find the best.
Abusia editi ne ho asabwanyen the I broadcast media so na ye dey surge media ye dey ebebre we dey wunya hu hwe we dey entity ho nde se maka chiro se nne de ye di kan ye di ho nkomo na yam wo hu no adwene techri the background or the be de bre wa ankasa na ni nyina no ye no mienu na ebe ye ebidi se adwumadi nti no de se o hye ne so no enye ye nko a ene ye be kire ya adwene so nti me kire ma adwene kwasi be kire na adwene we ye mensa 2 ni ehia ana mensa 2 so the twin mensa no na hands you know or sounds the question na me so me the question you know ye ni ba bi free ba ye de nyankopon share that leadership on what the chair di wo di akwasi nko a de a ade so wan hwe ho so ye na wa nkasa no wadwene ne share da ye papa de a ene de wo be kosa but wadwene ne da form de a na de nyankopon de chair wo so ye kwasi nko a de a eno de nyankopon adom wo deliver ti ye ro de ye ka hye mo bose ye ya hye ne ma ene ye de ba Judy and so about Busiano. You just subscribe to our YouTube channel. It didn't hear the I broadcast media. DEYE. BBN Nebia also all issues be now person the chat on our social media platforms and so on. Number is 0243 83 7121 0243 83 7121 ubetimi ni share ebi ana bibi ha wo mpese bi so na wonya ya nka percent ye ba ho na ye be fa ne to manema wiase mansan nyina bi wono makoko mu nsem bi wono mo a na woni be bi a wo de fa ye de ye bie ya pono e de ama obi a so welcome everybody ye how bi an wo de ba ye say the idea ni ehunu na ye de ye be di ho adanse I didn't join ye e wo the I broadcast media so na ye de eba no ebusia ye de obesia nyankopon ye admo ye the second part na de bebro ye program a ye de ebro no ni nyina no ye be mu wo hunu edini e da so ene botaye techire ya adwen kire se dem di kan me kire ma adwen na kwasi kire na adwen ya na so wa ba be kire wa adwen wo comment section ase wo no very simple so atasi ya nti ye mfo si nyankopon ye admo ye be sen hia e wo the I broadcast media me ne Kwasi Mensah former Pure FM Panam is on the Pure in the morning and a Pure morning drive. Yes, Pure morning drive with the legend Kwame Edinkra. This is also didn't queen Arambwa. This is didn't queen. This is the Bishia wanting 10 videos on Kwa. Do pour the open Kwasi Mensah here and one on 10 video no so one page me page near the Ubishia there be a yakro yanko for the advert share.